Mobile games that offer controller support are literally the best of both worlds. You could play on the go, or you could sit back and enjoy it on your tablet and feel like you're playing on a console. Sort of. Today, because the community has asked for it, I wanted to bring you 10 mobile games that don't suck, that offer controller support so you can enjoy the game even more. First up is Sonic Rumble, and this one is ready to release very, very soon, and it offers that controller support. We're talking about a competitive gameplay style Sonic the Hedgehog game that a lot of people are looking forward to. When you combine competitive play with an IP that everyone loves, you have a game that really is destined for success. This one looks like it's going to be a ton of fun, even if it didn't have that controller support. But it does. You'll be able to compete in races, on leaderboards, and just enjoy everything that you do love from the world of Sonic the Hedgehog, but in a different format that I very much welcome. This one is a must try when it does go live. Next up is Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, probably one of the newest big name shooter games on mobile. It does offer controller support. Now, I know that a lot of people would prefer to probably play or potentially play PUBG Mobile, also offers controller support, or Call of Duty Mobile, also, I believe, offers controller support as well. But this is one that I wanted to share because it's a newer one to the list. It's a newer title. What I'd like to know from you actually is, do you prefer Call of Duty Warzone Mobile, or do you play the OG Call of Duty Mobile or even PUBG Mobile? Lots of choices within this genre, but this is one that really does well with controller support, improving your precision, I guess you could say. I'm personally still better on the glass. Now let's take a moment and chill for a second, guys, and I have to tell you, Raid Shadow Legends must have lost their minds. There's a new legendary champion that you can unlock today. But let's take a second and thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. I urge you guys to take part in this amazing opportunity. Use my QR code above. It gets you 2 free epic champions inside of the game and a bunch of rewards to jumpstart your game. And using a special code, which I will give you very shortly, you could unlock Supreme Galek, a legendary void champion inside of the game that's an insane damage dealer. Now I have to say, Raid's actually been the bomb because they've been supporting me as I grow my new YouTube channel, Echo Raid Shadow Legends. I'll be linking that down below so you guys can go check me out on my daily journey and get some tips and guides for all you new players inside of the game. Now, if you've played the game in the past, you know it a bit, but so much has changed, and I'll tell you what, a lot of players that played back in the day and put the game down are coming back to the game now because of all the new things inside of the game. Upgrading champions has never been so easy as it is now, with a nice quality of life feature added to the game. Hydra's gotten itself a nice quick battle feature that's amazing, and of course brand new champions and brand new fusions happening all the time. And it's really cool because you can play both on your computer or on your mobile device. They link up, you take your progress on the go, and then when you're sitting at the desk at work, shh, don't tell anyone, but you could grind some raid on the side. So you're probably waiting for that code so you can get Supreme Galek. First step, download the game using my QR code or my link in the description. Second step, earn free epic champions from my code and a bunch of other rewards. Step 3, once you're inside of the game, you're gonna put in code Supreme6. If you follow all those steps, you get yourself a bunch of free champions and ones that will rock in the early game and in the late game. Make sure that if you do join Raid Shadow Legends, you check out my clan Echo Raid and see if there's a spot for you, because playing together could be fun. Now look, more rewards, we'll take them. Now again, down in the description, use my code to get the game. Down in the description, check out my link and check out my YouTube channel. We can hang out every day and play Raid. And again, I want to thank Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm going to get back to Spider, slay this beast, and collect more rewards. Now let's stick with the shooter genre, and obviously we're looking at Rainbow Six Mobile. This one's also going to be releasing very, very soon, and it will come with that controller support. This is going to be one of your more tactical style shooter games with a lot of objective-based team gameplay. If you're looking for that, plus more realistic looking graphics, this could be a really fun one for you. And allowing it to offer that controller support lets you sit down and play it as if it were a console game. I have high hopes for this one, and I've seen many mobile games come and fail. Apex Legends, wish that game didn't fail. I absolutely still do love that one. It was one of my favorite shooters on mobile. Bring it back, boys. But this one here, it looks like it's gonna be great. I believe it's gonna be great, but you really don't ever know until you get your hands in the glass or on the controller. You know, I can't do this list without Genshin Impact. Literally one of the biggest games of all time. Gacha style anime games in an open world that you get to explore and really enjoy, like an MMO / ARPG gameplay story driven thing. The game looks great, it plays great, and it has control support so you can have a more relaxed experience if playing on mobile isn't relaxed enough. I can't say enough positive things about this game. And to be fair, it's one that I wish that I got more into when it released and focused more of my time playing it. I didn't. I made that mistake. As a content creator, that is. But for gameplay, definitely a lot of fun. Enriching storylines all the time with different quests for you to embark on. Genshin Impact is a huge win. And I guess I should mention the older Genshin, which is Honkai Impact. It's not Genshin, but you know what I'm talking about here. This is a straight up action RPG battler that's a ton of fun, offers that control support, which is really useful when you're looking at a battler, you know, a button masher style game like this one. It's the older title of the two, but this one is absolutely amazing and still going strong right now. And to be fair, being the type of gamer that I am, into action RPGs and games like that, Honkai Impact 3rd may actually be a game that I would enjoy even more than a Genshin Impact, even though it doesn't have as much popularity as its sister game, Asphalt Legends. I absolutely love this game. I've loved this game since it was on the ESL circuit and we were doing the esports casting for this title. I think the game is a ton of fun, different style gameplay, amazing graphics, and being able to bring it into a controller is just quite nice. I think it really adds a big element to the game, and now that we're able to have the experience even more in the palm of our hands, with grip, I think it's a better racing experience for many, many players. The gameplay is fast, it's combative, you get to be really aggressive with your driving style, and it's just very different than any other racer that I've played on mobile. This is a must play if you like racing games. Pascal's Wager is a premium game with a $5 price tag and well worth it. This is like an old roguelike ARPG game, but it has a very classic feel. When you die, and you have to redo any of the progress that you've made. It's something that is really true to the classic form of gaming, and I really do like that. Being able to play it on the controller really brings you back to the days of old when you were on a more classic console playing titles that played similar to this one. Now, I have a lot of experience in this, and I never did use a controller myself, but I did enjoy it on the glass personally. So either way, I could recommend this one, even with the price tag. Sky Children of the Light, one of the most beautiful atmospheric style relaxing games that you can get. Is there more to say about this one? It's just a very nice, beautiful game. It's received a ton of praise from critics, and it's one of the mobile gaming experiences that if you do actually play it, you'll remember this one forever. And I wanted to give you guys a MOBA. So we have League of Legends Wild Rift, because you need a MOBA on the list. Now, I would personally play this one on the glass because I like how the controls feel on the glass. But for those of you that are looking for that real, controller experience, you can do that right here. The game is one of the best MOBAs on mobile as well. It's got an IP that many know and love. It's a very successful game, both on PC, console, and on mobile, so it's one that would probably be worth diving into when using a controller while you dive. Brawlhalla. This is that platformer battler style game that is really one of the best of the genre ever. Bringing in IP that we know and love from other games really allows this one to shine as well. And with over 100 different characters that you could play as, make the experience unforgettable, and it doesn't ever get boring. Each character that you encounter has a different style gameplay that could bring something different to the fight. And this is something that very organically should have a controller. So I'm really happy that it's actually offered. If you like brawlers, if you like different types of characters and be able to play as a ton of them, or playing in really competitive game modes, something that's involved in esports, Brawlhalla is a must play. And a bunch of these games from today's video are on multiple platforms as well. And then of course we have Diablo Immortal controller support for days on PC as well. I love the game so much that I have another YouTube channel called Echo Gaming Diablo. If you want to come watch me play this one every single day and give you news, guys, etc., this is one to play. Diablo Immortal is one of my favorite mobile games of all time, so it's only natural that I bring it onto this list because it does as well offer controller support. Now, if you guys want to stay up to date on what games you should be playing, subscribe to the channel and check out echogaming.io.